Welcome to Clam Stream Season 9, Episode 27. And thank you for the raid. Hello, Luke. How are you doing? Yes, food. How you doing, big boy? Are you okay with me calling you that? It kind of just like came out. Nightbot, you there? Nightbot's not there. Hell yeah. Nightbot online. How about now? Nightbot, what are you doing? I mean, fuck me. Stream elements is there. All right, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What was your stream? Fortnite? Fortnite? Very brief fort into Balatro because I got someone to play. Nice. Nice. I noticed you have the Silksong chat badge. I started streaming Silksong last month. It's pretty good. We have a running scoreboard of all right, that's good versus this game sucks. Right now, this game sucks is winning. But the game is good, but also it sucks. But it's good sometimes. I was just doing whatever, tons of life going on this month. Yeah. I've been I settled into like a happy-ish schedule last year, I think, where like before last year I was trying to make like 4 days a week streaming work, and I just think it wasn't working. And I think I like became okay with the idea of not streaming 4 days a week. Like I don't need to be that heavy with it. Nightbot, where the fuck are you? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just like, I think I'm just kind of cool with where things are. I don't know if I had much more to say beyond that. Oh wait, we're missing someone. We're missing her special, it's on her special day. Miku! It's Hatsune Miku, everybody! Can we sing happy birthday to Hatsune Miku? I'm gonna pause the music. We're gonna sing happy birthday to Hatsune Miku. All right, is everybody ready? No, I gotta play it right for Miku. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Miku. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Miku. Yeah, I think I just saw on Twitter. It's I think it's Miku's birthday. Thank you. Oh, see this. Oh, wait. Now, see, this says initial release August 31st, 2007. Why is today hot? Okay. March 9th. Hatsune. Also, happy Mario Day. Should we all do, now that it's after midnight, do we also need to wish Super Mario a happy birthday? Oh, it's not her birthday. It's just a day. It's just a day. Oh, because me is 3 and 9 is Ku. Okay. Yeah. Nightbot's still Nightbot's still dead. We don't have to. It's also not Super Mario's birthday. Wait. When is Super Mario's birthday? Mario's official birth date is October 11th. That would make our Mario's current age around 45 years old. All right. So we don't actually have to say happy birthday to anyone. Given is it your birthday? Is it your birthday today? Is it your birthday today right now? The 10th is your birthday? Well, shit! Everybody, we're getting a double shot tonight.
Thank you!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gibbon. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Gibbon. For your birthday, we're gonna play Xenogears and go, huh? Also, Duke, thank you for subscribing for 49 months. Your support is dearly appreciated. All right. All right, so on the last episode, a number of things have happened. Let me see if I can sum up. All right, top of the list, Ellie might be dead. But at the very, very least, Ellie got Agent Smith. Miang, the purple-haired lady, who we thought was just one of the bad guys. She's actually, like the God, where do I even start? Okay, so Miang is Agent Smith. She can take over. When she dies, she's Agent Smith, but she can't multi-hop. She can take over one person at a time. And then when that body dies, she automatically hops to a new body. We learned that Faye's mom was evil. And current fan theory, my theory is that Faye's mom was the previous host of Miang. I don't even have a shit. I don't even fuck. Does she have a name? Does she, I like where did I write down? Okay, so the opening cutscene where there's a spaceship and then the tentacles come out and kill the spaceship. That happened a long time ago in the past. A long time ago, humans created a God, it's so much harder because I know Gibbon's listening, and I haven't thought like I thought about this like when I was in the car going home from work, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to actually think about what happened. Karen Wong, yeah. So yeah, I was thinking, yeah. Gibbon's got the fucking red pen out, like. I'm gonna have to see Gibbon after class. All right, so humanity invented a interplanetary invasion weapon. And then it worked. They didn't want it anymore, so they decided to send it away. And they sent it away. They sent it away on this spaceship, and that was okay. So we're starting to. I'm going to read from my notes. Deus, the physical manifestation of God, which is actually an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. It's an automatic weapon which could act on its own will to take control of a targeted planet. It became uncontrollable during a test run and released its power and annihilated a whole planet. That's separate. We don't know about that. We don't know anything about that planet. The creators of Deus found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary emigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Deus became aware of this and tried to take over the ship. So the creators crash-landed the ship as a last resort. The planet that the ship crash-landed on is the planet that we're on right now. This says my notes. The next thing in my notes says Deus detached its core from the Zohar power reactor, and it actually just cuts off there. Deus detached its core from the Zohar power reactor. So Zohar power reactor. Let's scroll down to Zohar. I don't know what the fuck happened to me. Zohar is the central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire Malak Deus Yabe system. Okay. Yabe is the name of the weapon system. What is Malak again? Malak is God's army to reign over the vast universe. It's pretty standard stuff. So Zohar is the central neural circuit and power source controlling the entire Malak /Deus /Yabe system. So it's the brain. It's also from the weapons to the mothership. It also transmits energy to. It also is the source of the energy for the gears, the robots that we control, and it's also the source of magic on the planet. It can produce infinite amounts of energy, and I was cooking for a second. So the big orb with the TV screens on it, with the guys in the tubes and we're evil. They're done. They're dead. Because Krellian, who is the kind of hot guy with like sandy, like long sandy brown hair, he deleted them. They were kind of just like memory data. They were like some of the original people who were like the original humans who crash landed on the ship. I think either they crash landed on the ship or they were part of the first race of humans that were created by this weapon brain. And they were like, okay, we're going to craft this scheme to get bodies back so that we can become one with God. And God in this case is the weapon system, I think. So they were, that was their plan. And that was their plan. And Krellian was like, oh no, actually, I just needed you. So there was also Cain. Cain was the emperor of the evil Sky Kingdom and was also one of the original humans. And Cain over time was like, hey, these humans that we like manufactured to populate the planet and then use as like parts to resurrect God, they're basically like spare parts to resurrect God is what the humans on the planet are. The emperor was like, oh, that's fucked up. We should like care for them and like not use them as spare parts to resurrect God. Krellian decided to kill him. Yeah, no, Krellian needed him dead, and he needed the TV orb people to unlock a key, or to use a key to unlock something so that he could enact his plan. I'm kind of losing that element of the plot. Krellian is also fucked up because I think he was in love with Sophia. There was a war 500 years ago, and Sophia sacrificed herself to destroy somebody. And Krellian was sad about that, and that turned him evil. So Krellian needed... I'm running out of steam here. Krellian needed Ellie to resurrect God. And that's why they captured Ellie. And then we came in and we beat Ramses. Ramses is one of the bad guys. He was made in a test tube as like a double of Faye or something. He was made because they need somebody who was like crazy. He was made to be like Broly, basically. They needed somebody who was like crazed and obsessed since birth to want to do one thing, and they manipulated that part of him to kill Cain so that they could enact the rest of their plan. They, in this case, being mainly Krellian. And so we, I think, killed Ramses? No, we didn't kill Ramses. We beat him. We beat his ass. And then he got mad that he was used as a pawn. He stabbed Miang. And then he stabbed Krellian. Krellian's okay because he's now made of nanomachines. And Miang was like, oh, thank you for finally killing me. Which at the time means I was like, oh, she's actually 10,000 years old and she wants to die. That's not true. She wanted to body hop. She body hopped. So Ellie at this point is still tied up. So Ramses takes out Krellian and Miang. Miang's body dies. She body hops into Ellie while Ellie is getting rescued, and then shoots Faye in the stomach. And that's when she's like, oh, by the way, I'm actually the Agent Smith of this whole weapon system brain thing, this interplanetary invasion weapon system. Hey, Dante, I can't say anything else because I'm going to lose this train of thought that I've been on for 10 minutes. But good night and sleep well. Ellie was Agent Smithed by Miang and shot Faye in the stomach. And she's like, by the way, I'm Miang now. And I'm Agent Smith, and I'm working to bring about the resurrection of this Deus God weapon system thing. And now we are Shitan, and we're gonna get a flashback about stuff that happened 500 years ago, which hopefully will shed some light on why Lacan from 500 years ago turned into Gruff. Why Krellian turned evil. And perhaps some other things. And first we're going to stretch. How did I do, Gibbon? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, Ramses was a clone of the Emperor, and therefore... Right. Oh, it's a little late for that.
But I just finished. I'm not gonna start over all the way from the top. But Ellie got Agent Smith by meing.
Here, I'll just read... I'll read my notes section on Deus.
Deus, which is actually the physical manifestation of God. Actually, it's an interplanetary invasion weapon system that was built in ancient times by humans from another planet. An automatic weapon which could act upon its own will to take control of a targeted planet. It became uncontrollable during a test run and released its power and annihilated a whole planet. The creators of Deus found its immeasurable power to be too much of a threat, and hence forcibly shut it down. In order to analyze the cause of the problem, its core was dismantled and placed on an interplanetary emigrant passenger ship to be transported to another planet. Deus became aware and tried to take over the ship. Its creators crash-landed the ship as a last resort. Deus detached its power core from the Zohar power reactor and...
Other minor notes, if anyone reading this, is more interested in the interplanetary weapon system going out of control and destroying the planet, the immediate fallout of that event is the entire plot of the... I had a feeling that, like, the other planet was going to be expounded upon in other games in this series. Cool. So, everybody's all caught up? Because I think we're about to get another lore dump. Oh, right. And because... Oh, right. So there was a big, like, sphere with eyeballs all over it. That's Deus. That's, like, they say the manifestation of God. It ate all of the super gears, like the upgraded forms of the gears that we had gotten in the last, like, couple of weeks. So now everybody's gear, I believe, is more or less back to square one. So Shitan's no longer in the Heimdall. He's now in the... Or he's no longer in the Fenrir. He's back in the Heimdall. All right. Okay. I got something to add to the overlay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's going up there. Thank you, Gibbon. That's good. That's a good spot, right? All right. Okay, here we go. Hey, Clam, how do I convince my elderly parent that leaving unsealed, unsalted butter on the counter is making it go rancid and a leading cause of our bug problem? I don't... I mean, document evidence, maybe? Is it specifically unsalted butter that goes rancid? Because you could say, like, oh, if you wanted to leave the butter out, then we can just use salted butter, because that's what they do at my grandma's house. They just keep butter out in a butter tin, just, like, out. And I'm assuming that it's salted butter. We keep our butter in the fridge, but... I need to figure something out in my kitchen, because our dishwasher smells like a fucking dumpster after, like, 3 days. All right, well, I'll keep that in mind, Brewy. God, the interplanetary invasion weapon Deus had awakened and its arc Merkava was activated. Yeah, we need to clean the filter. Deus began to absorb one after the other the mutated people destined to be its parts, while the non-mutated would eventually only become a threat to it. To exterminate us and our civilization, it set into action. Right, so a couple episodes ago, we tried doing like a nanomachine atmosphere burst that would stop people from mutating, and then it was actually a trick. And they co-opted the nanomachine burst, and then more people mutated as a result. And the mutated people were always meant to be spare parts for God. So the planet's surface was devastated by Merkava and the weapons born from out of it, called the Seraph Angels. So yeah, it did like a covenant glassing of the planet, and now everyone is dead or mutated. And now we're getting a flashback, I think. While pursuing the newly awakened Deus, we chanced upon Faye, whose whereabouts had hitherto been lost, along with his gear Veltal, discovered together at the place where Merkava was originally located. We were overjoyed by Faye's return, but it was short-lived. For some unknown reason, Faye was found in a state of suspended animation. He did not regain consciousness. Oh, by the way, one of the last things that happened, I don't know if we're gonna see that or if we just saw that. We had a visit into Faye's mind palace, and Faye's got 4 dudes inside him. So, write that down. The people of Shavat and we ourselves feared a relapse of Faye's, no, Id's power, and had no choice but to put Faye into carbonite freeze. Oh, I think we are going to see this, actually. By the way, Given, the other day I was scrolling Twitter, and I saw somebody saying how much they love... they loved episodes 25 and 26 of the original Evangelion series, like the ones that are just like a spoken word deconstruction of all the characters and stuff like that. And they were like, "Oh man, it's so cool that they did this." And I like, it's no other piece of media has ever really done this, or like if they have, I don't know about it. Scroll down to the replies. Within 5 seconds, found a Xenogears reference. I feel like this is like I don't know. This is I love that I played, like, I love this game, but I also love that I have played this game because this is such a fun game to know ball about. Like, I automatic, like, this is really, I promise I don't mean this as any offense towards fans of Xenosaga or Xenoblade. I do mean it as offense to fans of Xenoblade 2. I feel like I'm cooler than all of them now because I played Xenogears. Your Majesty, why do the people of Shevat fear Faye so much? Even if Graf and Id's power are comparable, it is not that we fear him. We fear the error we ourselves committed, and now we are simply trying to put a lid on it. The error that you yourselves committed? Shevat instigated a battle 500 years ago to gain our independence from Solaris. However, we became overcome with lust for power. Fearing the war-torn people's will would no longer be with Shevat, but with the Nissan Mother, and that the people would assemble under Sophia, the Council of Elders of Shevat back then made a deal with Solaris. A deal? Yes. At the time, sorry, I'm phlegmy today. At the time, Solaris, or the Gazelle Ministry to be exact, were at odds with a woman who held the real power behind the scenes. Miang. Would that happen to have been Miang? Most probably it was. Fearing the increasing power of the masses assembling in Nissan, the Gazelle Ministry schemed to hand over to us their antagonist Miang and promised a division of the rulership over the Earth's surface. But in exchange, we had to give them the rebel army that had assembled in Nissan and also their patron, Sophia. Right. So, Krellian, this is central to Faye's backstory, Graf's backstory, Ellie's backstory? Also kind of Bart and Maggie? We had to give them the rebel army that had assembled in Nissan and also their patron, Sophia. Yeah, exactly. The leaders of Shevat accepted, and it was decided that Nissan would be the location of the final decisive battle with Solaris. Shevat did not participate in that battle. Oh no, this is just the Dead Men of Dunharrow. This is the ghost army from Lord of the Rings. Faye's gonna go in there with like fucking Andoril, and Sophia's like, that line was broken. It has been remade. Thwarted by the awesome numbers of the Solarian army, and with their path of retreat cut off, the Nissan rebel army ran out of options and was destroyed. Caught up in the middle of all this was Lacan, Bart's ancestor Roni, myself, and Krellian. You were also there? Yes. Surrounded on all sides, we were prepared to die. And then the rebel force's flagship appeared with Sophia on board. She sacrificed herself so as to create a path for our retreat. Sophia's ship headed straight for the enemy's main ship on a suicide attack. And now we're gonna see that. We saw some of this last week at the end of the episode because I wanted to see if I could get to another save point, and that was not happening. But yeah, this happened. This is basically just that one cutscene from Subspace Emissary. Or it's that one scene from Return to the Jedi. Intensify forward firepower! Intensify forward firepower! Too late! Shouts out to Arvel Krynid. Thank you. Thank you for the 1241 Remember Arvel Krynid alarm, Miku. Thanks to Sophia's sacrifice, we were able to survive. However, her death forever changed the fate of two men. Krellian, who followed closely under her as the leader of the Nissan sect's militia, completely lost faith after calling out to a god that would not respond. I will create God with my own hands, were the last words he uttered before he disappeared. So yeah, this is why Krellian's evil now. And Lekan, he resented himself for not having the power to do anything while she died in front of him, so he began to search for the legendary power. Weather transmission, I got a viewer bot real quick. Legendary power? God's resting place, Mahanan, the source of divine wisdom, Raziel, and the anima relics which were created by that very wisdom. Besides these, there is one more legend, and that is Zohar. Zohar, that has the same name as the Zohar modifier, the power reactor that Miang spoke of, saying that it was the infinite energy source of God Deus. What she claimed is also the source of our ether powers and the driving force of all our gears. It would have to be one and the same thing. It is the place that contains the ultimate source of this world's power. So it's kind of like Lavos, because it crashed from space and it's the source of all power, kind of. It is said that only he who has the correct destiny would be able to discover its location. Losing all faith in humanity, Lekan sought after its power. Lekan became Graf, and the world collapsed. This tragedy happened because of the people's lust for power. I must take part of the responsibility for not having been able to stop it. And now, Faye, the one who has the same power as Graf, we just wanted to seal up that dreadful power that arose from our own sinful deeds. I feel like they're misinterpreting the consequences of what they've done. Like, sealing up Faye is not going to, like, it doesn't absolve anyone of anything, and it doesn't really, like, stop anything from happening. Graf, the man once known as Lekan, sought after the power of Zohar, the one who has the same power as Graf, Faye. I had this premonition that Faye too would awaken and seek out that power, and that presentiment became reality. It doesn't do anything about Graf at all. If they wanted to own up, they would try and take out Graf. And they would try and do something about Krellian. But also, I think at this point, Shavat's kind of been power scaled. I mean, they've definitely been power scaled. Like, now that Merkava exists. Right, yeah. Like, they don't want to repeat their mistakes, but, like, they don't want to repeat their mistakes, but they also aren't doing anything about the original mistakes. So now we're getting a cutscene of Faye in Carbonite Jail. And then a voice inside his head and says, aren't you tired of being nice? Don't you want to go ape shit? And then we're going to go into his head for a little bit. Where am I? Who am I? This is my memory? Doc. Bart. Hey, we don't know shit about Wiseman right now. Rico. Billy. And the rest. Yeah, Wiseman. I don't think we know anything about what's up with him. Graf. I apologize in advance if I have asked that same question about Wiseman, gotten an answer, and then forgotten about it. Everyone. My memories. Ellie? Mother? His mother's name is Karen, by the way. And what was his dad's name? Khan? Khan. That sounds like that little bell thing. That sounds like the that one part of like the quiet part of Lavos' theme. Yeah. I mean, I know there's no links here between the two games except for Luca. But yeah. It is a Mitsuda game. All we presently know is that he is apparently a friend or associate of Faye's dad and was the one who brought Faye to Lahan 3 years before the game came. Okay, that's all I remember. Okay. Who are you? Yeah, that... I'm surprised. That's pretty clever. You are id? I misjudged you. I didn't expect you, the fake personality, would create a fourth persona. Yeah, Faye has 4 dudes inside him. He's got the Faye. So, okay, wait. Because I was kind of flagging when this happened. Here's, so my read on the dudes inside Faye right now. So there's the original Faye, who is, I think, the faded guy that's sitting down and is kind of like has been blue screened for most of Faye's life. There's Id, which is the killer persona, who was the assassin that Solaris used. Id was the assassin that worked with Graf. And that's the the Sadako looking motherfucker on the left who has like the creepy smile. And then the one in the middle here is like the fake outward personality of Faye that the one on the right created in order to kind of like allow him to live in the shell of his own mind. But apparently the fake Faye, who is the one in the middle, I think, and the one that we've been playing as for most of the game, that Faye created a fourth dude. That's what's being said to us right now. I think that's my understanding. Fourth persona. Yeah, whatever. Insert persona song here. He can't feel anything. He's shut up inside your ego. The pressing facts and truths you won't face. You're afraid of them, so you desire to completely shut yourself off from the outside world. And so you formed a fourth persona, a fourth Faye. The name doesn't matter. He's the one on the stage. He's the one who's in control of our body. But it is a useless form of resistance. Come with me. He has the key. I merely want to borrow it. I've got to go somewhere. Are you coming too? Now we're in a flashback. Come on, guys, eat up. So this is Roni. This is Bart's ancestor. You haven't been able to get this kind of food around here lately, have you? Well, this is also due to my business savvy. Rene, who the fuck? Hey, do we know him? Is this who the dude from the throuple? Tom? Oh no, Rene, fucking Figaro. It's Sabin. This is Sabin. Got it. Right. I remember. What's wrong, Leican? You look kind of down. What's bothering you? Are you worried about something? It's nothing. I'm just thinking about painting Sophia. I don't know why I agreed to do her portrait. Sophia, you mean your childhood friend? I wish, is there a name for these kind of, is there a name for these kinds of, for this kind of dialogue where it's like, they are explicitly saying something to the reader, they're explicitly saying something to like so that the reader knows who they're talking about, and it should be like, but in universe, it should be assumed that everybody knows who they're talking about to the point where pointing it out would be weird. You know what I mean? Like, Sophia, like, this is the sort of shit that would be like in a Legend of Zelda game. This is the sort of shit that would be in Red. Sophia, you mean Sophia, you mean your childhood friend who's now the Holy Mother of Nisan? Like, I love that shit. I really do genuinely love it. I think it's wonderful. She's not really a childhood friend. I just made her acquaintance at the monastery near my home when I was a child. She's not my childhood friend. She's just a friend that I made as a child. I love it. She went to the clinic there for convalescence. She was frail. So what are you worried about painting her for? By the way, this is all new now. This is everything. Like at this point last week, I had already like stopped for the night. She does not wish herself to become a symbol of her sect. Actually, it seems she wasn't interested in having her portrait painted at first. But when she heard I would be the painter, she turned around and agreed. That's what I don't understand. Men, am I right? I see. Yeah. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, Roni, if this was Bart would be like, yeah, I don't know, man. That's a fucking mystery, dude. Good luck with that shit, brother. By the way, how is the quality of the stream? Because I'm getting some dips. But it looks like I'm not dropping more than since the first 10 minutes, I haven't dropped more than like 7%. Seems fine? Okay, cool. I tried switching the VPN server before I went live, to see if that would help with anything. Anyway, so Roni is not completely hopeless, so he's able to convey, then she must like you. What are you talking about? That's how women are, right, Krellian? Just a bunch of dudes. Just guys being dudes around the fire. All right. Wait, this really is just guys being dudes, because it's Roni, it's Roni, Krellian, Faye, or Lakon, and Renee. Hey, Krell. Krell is, I'm choosing to interpret Krell as a reference to the web series Yacht Rock. I don't have the time to properly explain this, but yeah. His hair is blue for an amazing reason? Huh? What's up? You're not having any? It's ready to eat. Ah, yeah. The Holy Mother of Nisan, huh? What, are you out to offend divine providence? Are you out to offend divine providence or something, Lakehan? Bro's about to commit sacrilege. Cut it out. It's not like that. What? You've got to lighten up a little. If this were a Disney movie, this is where they would have like a musical number about guys being dudes. You got to pull. Gosh, it is terrible to see you, Fei Fong. Oh no, wait. No one fights like Lake Khan. No one bites like Lake Khan. What are the lyrics? Like it's one to fucking one. I obviously have to peek attack this, but I do want to now. Yeah, we're doing this. We're definitely doing this. There's going to be absolutely no context on the screen. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna wing this. Like, Con, you've got to pull yourself together. It disturbs me to see you, Lake Con, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here'd love to be you, Lake Con, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's awed and inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why. No one's slick as Lake Con, no one's quick as Lake Con, no one's neck as incredibly thick as Lake Con's. There's no man in town half as manly. Perfect, a pure paragon. You can ask any Tom, Dan, or this other thruple Nelly whose team they prefer to be on. No one's been like Lake Con, a kingpin like Lake Con. No one's got a swell cleft in his chin like Lake Con. And the specimen, yes, I'm intimidating. My, what a guy, that Lake Con. Give 5 hurrahs, give 12 hip hips. Lake Con is the best and the rest is all drips. No one fights like Con. There's lights like back up. No one fights like Lake Con, douses lights like Lake Con. In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Lake Con, where there's no one as burly or brawny. As you see, I've got biceps to spare. Not a bit of him straggly or scrawny. And every last inch of me's covered with hair. It's like Lake Con matches wits like Lake Con. In a spitting match, nobody spits like Lake Con. I'm especially good at expectorating. Toy! 10 points for Lake Con. When I was a lad, they ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a Rico. Oh, ow. What's that guy stop? It's like Lake Con and goes tromping around wearing boots like Lake Con. I use antlers in all of my decorating. I don't know this part. The lyrics ended here. His name, L-A-C A-J-L-A-C-A. Lake Con. There you go. That's perhaps an idea to refine for later. Anyway, we're gonna add some 10 seconds. I mean, it's a pretty that would be a pretty easy thing to make, I think. Let's check up on Sumo. Oh, I never actually sent the tweet. Whoops. Oh well. Anyway, keep time. I'm gonna have to try and download a like a weighted shuffle for this playlist. All right, I'm gonna time this one. I don't have anything wrong with like hearing a bunch of songs from the same game in a row, but there's definitely games that are way more representative than others. Shit. I messed up. Sorry. Alright, get another shot. There we go. Alright. Ugh. Minute 40. Terrible. Alright. Back to the bullshit. Okay, new stuff. Sophia first showed me that books are the best way to calm the heart. And now I'm hooked on reading. Oh, hooked on reading. I'm not trying to brag, but I've learned a lot of things I never knew before. Lately, I've been reading this. This is everybody you know who reads books. That's not true. I'm projecting that as somebody who does not read books. What is it? Something I borrowed from Melchior. It's about a form of molecular engineering, nanotechnology. Oh, yeah, we're getting major lore dumps here. I believe it's a book found in the ancient ruins of the Zeboim civilization. Zeboim is the civilization that Dominia is, right? Cities sank to the bottom of the sea approximately 4,000 years ago. Do we know anything else other than that? It's a copy of someone's research report, but it's incomplete. Kim, Emeralda's dad, and another past Fae lived there. Oh, okay. Do we know who Kim? I know Kim is. Emeralda knows who Kim is. Do I know who Kim is? Do I have an entry for Kim? I don't think I do. Nah. Okay. Oh. Okay, I thought you were saying Kim, Emeralda's dad, and another past Fae as if those were three different people and not all the same person. Okay, I understand now. He's Fae in a lab coat. Got it. I think there were even more wonderful things written in it, but we'll never know now. Let's write that down. Kim is a past version of Fae, nanotech scientist, and Emeralda's dad lived in Zeboim. Krellian used his notes to learn about nanotech. Ellie, what's wrong? You don't look so good. Lately, you've seemed melancholy almost every day. Has something happened? I don't know. I just can't paint right now. Also, they're just straight up calling her Ellie? Normal? Sorry, but do you mind if we stop here for today? I see. It is not good to push yourself too hard. Why don't you rest up for a little while? I'll have Krellian take you. Even so, there was a time when I did some pretty vicious things. I lashed out at random. Everyone around me feared me, even my friends. I lived a life surrounded by people who looked at me with fear in their eyes. But she was the only one who wasn't afraid of me. She would just smile. Peace of mind. She was the one who taught me what that was and how I could receive it. She taught me how to live as a human. All right, now we're back in the mind. No, we're back in the past now. This is still Lacan. What are you doing, Lacan? Oh, it's you, Krellian. I was thinking I'd stop painting the portrait. Why stop now? It's the circumstances. I shouldn't be painting her at a time like this. Eventually, she too must stand at the front lines. So, is that really the problem? Lacan? Her smile. It's killing me. The more she smiles at me, the more I feel my very being become insignificant. Inside my heart, there is this empty existence. Other than painting, I have no worth. Yet she continues to accept my presence. I feel like I'm getting smaller and smaller. I'm on the left now. I didn't have this feeling in the beginning. I just wanted to paint her one more minute, one more second longer. I wanted to keep on painting forever. But suddenly I couldn't. As the picture neared completion, the empty part of me started to manifest itself in my brushstrokes. I was meant to be painting her as she really is, but this picture is my own self. My empty self has begun to appear within there. That's why I've got to stop now. Your own self? You're just running away. You can't bear it when she smiles at you. By painting her portrait, you notice the gap between your own inner emptiness and her inner abundance. And you cannot fill that gap. That's why you are quitting your painting. What the fuck? Why is he tearing him down? You're refusing her. Even so, you still can't bring yourself to leave her, can you? In spite of that, why is it that she continues to smile at you? You who can't accept her feelings. You who won't accept her feelings. Oh, he's down bad. Krellion's down abysmal. Okay, understood. Yeah. I'm putting this in Krellion's note. Super yearner for Sophia / Ellie. Or at least he was in his past life. Not past life, but you know what I mean. Tell me why? If it was me who was receiving such feelings, buddy, you're not helping anybody. Now I get why Fracture didn't want to watch this anymore. True. You're neglecting yourself too much. Why aren't you kinder to yourself, mistress? Whoa, okay. So it's like that. Roni just walks over and is like, I can finish this. Yeah, just let me do it. Is this really her true expression? Yeah, I'm on the left now. To people who don't know her that well, I guess. Her smile. I don't know. The smile in this picture is somehow different from the one she usually shows us. I realize Lacan's feelings are in there, but I don't think she has ever opened herself up and shown her inner self to others like this before. You've been painting such a beautiful expression of Sophia. I just can't see the reason why you want to stop. Beautiful? Forget it. This picture? It's anything but beautiful. Lacan, you say you're empty. Then why do you come along with us? What we've been doing up till now are not just acts of mercy. It's a fight for freedom. Time and again, you've been through life-threatening situations with us. A man who has nothing in his heart couldn't do that kind of thing, right? Roni, you're giving me too much credit. As long as you do something to keep yourself occupied, you can ignore the hollowness inside. From the beginning, my very existence itself was an emptiness. It wouldn't matter if I were to die right now. You live, you die, that's all. Pessimistic as usual, Prince Piccolo. And now you're lying. It is just that you're not good at expressing your own feelings. You're not empty. She knows that. That's why she shows only you her true smile. I don't deserve to see her true smile. She is the hope of the people, their support. There is so much more for her to do. Why would she open up? I'm on the right. Why would she open her heart to a mere artist like me? Bro! Hey, bro, what are you doing here? What's up? The Council of Elders of Shivat issued a decision. Tomorrow we will leave for Soylent. I still can't believe they called it that. Soylent? That's in Solaris. Yes, and Sophia will be coming with us. That's ridiculous. I'm on the right now. The refugees are still increasing. We can't afford to have Sophia leave Nisan. And going to Soylent? That's plain foolish. It's too dangerous. What are the elders thinking? No, it wasn't the council's wish. It was Sophia's will. It appears that she expressed this desire herself. That can't be. What is she thinking? Originally, we talked about it being just us. Just us? So this is pre Shavat betraying Nissan. Sophia! Lacan, what are you doing? You keep back. I knew we couldn't leave Sophia in your care. I'll protect her, even if it costs me my life. Okay. Not 100% on the timeline here, but why don't you go get some rest, Krell? You haven't slept since the day before yesterday, have you? You shouldn't do that to yourself. I'm fine. It's not a problem. Look, I'll watch over her, so you go sleep. What will we do if you also fall ill? Do not forget you are the head of the sect's military forces. Do not forget you are the head of the sect's military forces. Hell yeah. Okay, I suppose you're right. Boy, he's hobbled. Whoop. Ellie, I'm so sorry. It was my misjudgment that did this to you. I was terrified. It was like you could see right through me. Your eyes. That look. That look in his eyes. That was me that was being reflected back in your eyes. I was looking at myself and thus painting myself. I couldn't stand it. So that's why. Oh, Ellie, what in the heavens did you find inside of me? When you wake up, I think I will ask you that. On second thought, no. No, I don't want to burden you with my concerns. Besides, I wouldn't be able to ask you. One look into your eyes and I can't say a thing. I wouldn't be able to tell you how I feel. You are the sweetest person. Ellie? Wait, do we know why... do we know why... Oh, right, okay, yeah. The Ellie is just like the nickname that Sophia used for some reason. You are someone who cannot bear to see others hurt by your own actions. So you hold everything in and bear all the burden. If you get hurt in the end, you think that is fine. That's what I like about you. What? What I like about you? You really hate yourself. Stop. Don't say that. If you become just another human, everyone will... Humans aren't all that frail, you know. They don't need a symbol who is just appearances only. I believe that if you have light in your heart, you can overcome any hardship. What I have been doing is simply showing people that such light exists in the heart of everyone. I'm just a woman. And to fulfill my womanhood, I'm prepared to throw away everything, even this position. I'm just playing the role of Sophia, but I'm still me. I haven't changed. A cowardly, selfish crybaby. I'm still the same. Could you live a lie like that and still be happy? I don't want to do that. Oh, Lacan, I want to live more honestly with myself, to be able to tell the man that I love that I do love him, and I don't care if I get hurt or rejected. You only have one life. I don't want to turn around later and regret not having done such things. I'm on the left. Bro is eavesdropping. Now what? Do you think I'll let it end here? We are not their possessions. All right, and then this is the big sacrifice. No, this is them going to Solaris. I guess. No. No, this is the big sacrifice. Sophia, what are you doing? Oh, there she is. I am ending this. You won't need to fight anymore. So, Krellian, please open your fist, and with your open hand, gently hold the people who will continue to live. So basically, all the shit that happened here is just because, like, men don't listen. Don't be foolish. We'll help you escape, so please stop. Thank you, Lekan. But, sorry, there's no other way. Ellie! People support each other to live. It's what brings us happiness. So share that happiness, and please, Lekan, live! Ellie. Okay. So, that was the big thing. And he's painting her again. We were sacrificed as pawns in order to protect their own authority. Sophia was... Is this the ideal world we've been searching for? What have we been doing? What am I fighting for? There's been a lot of that in this game. Heading towards Sophia's ideals? Is this our salvation? This isn't fair. Sophia was sacrificed for those bastards. Sophia said, if you just have faith, the path to what you hope for will open. But look at reality. God didn't answer our prayers. Is that because we didn't have faith? Even if we didn't have faith, Sophia did. Why did she have to be sacrificed? Is God dead? Is he just not there? Maybe God never even existed to begin with. Faith in God. Do not look for it on the outside, for it is something one must build from within oneself. Right, yeah. Oh, okay. So, Krellian believes God doesn't exist, and Lekan does and wants to kill him. Okay. Ha ha ha. I see it. That's it. If God doesn't exist in our world, then I will create God with my own hands. Krellian. Sophia, I'm on the left. Please guide me. I will destroy all such false pretenses of love for you. And that's how Team Rocket was born. We need to gather all our surviving comrades. We'll never beat them if we fight them individually. So let us create a country that can someday stand up against them. What are you going to do, Lekan? I need more power. He's going to become Virgil. I just got one thing to do real quick. Oh, he dropped his thingy. Oh, and now he's going in time. Oh, so that's why it didn't get finished. Now what? Ellie? Wait, what? Is this still a flashback? It really doesn't help that, like, Faye and Ellie's sprites are entirely unchanged. Oh! Okay. If only you had power, you could have saved her. Oh, this is where he becomes Graph. Okay. Okay, so Miang turned him into Graph. This is where he becomes the Joker. You want it, don't you? Unrivaled power? I mean, I guess it helps that they're doing all of Lei-Can cutscenes like at once, so there's no confusion on that front, but still. Don't you want to become the absolute being? I mean, personally, no. There. That's what I have sought after. But wait, that's not what I want. No, this is my very desire. Live! So this is where Faye's being held? He deserves it. Oh, what's up, Dan? Dan, in the 11th hour. He's made it through everything. Let me pray on his weeping face as if it were an idol. Heh, as if I would. Yuck. What? What is this? Dan, you're the key to everything. This is terrible. No matter what, this is going way too far. He's still alive? How could you possibly be? You're human too, aren't you? Darn! I mean, Dan. Faye. Oh, Faye. Crying. Huh? Oh, Midori, it's you. Phew, don't scare me like that. Crying? Who's crying? I'm not crying. You mean our friend Faye's crying? Angry. Hurt. He'll wake up soon. It's calling him. What does she know? What do you mean? Oh, God. Hey, you kids better get out of there. Whoa, what the? Gah, arg. Stop. Stop it. Faye? Dan, Midori. Run. Hurry. Run away. Yikes. Proceed to not run. Now they fucking got glass lacerations. He broke through his carbonite encasing. Id. Faye took his gear Veltal and went in search of Zohar. We followed Faye's trail. Eventually, we arrived at the location where Zohar had fallen to Earth so very long ago. Nothing could have prepared us for what we were about to see there. So what, did Dan died? Okay. So we do have party members. Is this the first? No, this is not the first time, but this is one of the first times we actually get to choose whoever 3 party members that we want. Feel like we should still keep Emeralda in the party. Bart, yes, maybe, I guess, yeah. We're gonna have to do some respecking. Oh God, we have. Who was our party for that one? Oh, it was Billy, wasn't it? So let's get Billy's gear off. Or maybe we can go with Rico. I like Shitan, Rico, Emeralda. Yeah? Yeah. Why not? Oh, right, this thing. I looked up, I figured out how this works. Yeah. All right. Actually, okay, it comes down to Rico or Bart. What do we think? Like, if we're chasing Faye, maybe Bart should be there, because Faye's the only one who can get through to him, obviously. I think I want Bart. I think I do want Bart. Because, like, in terms of people who have the most connection, who have the closest connection to Faye, like, for story purposes, it's really, like, Shitan, Bart, and Emeralda, kind of. Even though Bart's hit percentage fucking sucks. All right, Emeralda, I think, needs defense again. But I'm cool with everything else, I think. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, shit! Yeah, put that on. Executor gown? Yeah, you're the executor now. I keep saying executor because it's like it's a Pokemon. Bad. Oh, and you can have the Rose to Bard, right? Yeah. Bart is not fast and has bad magic defense, so you might as well. I know there's some piece of gear. Is it? Oh, yeah, it's this. That's probably, I mean, it would be more balanced. Yeah. Oh wait, no, we'd have to swap it for this. Thank you. Holy Pendant, I think, does work in Gears. So if we were gonna do like, oh no. I'm not gonna use this. Do we know what? Do I need this for anything? Because this, I think, like, what is it? This guarantees the drop rate of the second drop, I think. But if the enemy has no second drop, then you won't get anything. I guess, well, maybe we'll have a chance to find out. God, this is with super goggles too. His hit rate's so low. What's up, Ernest? How you doing? We could also just make him go all the time. Xenogears is going great. We've been playing for almost 2 hours, and I think we're about to actually get, like, it's been all cutscene. All right, I'll go with this for now. Oh shit, I didn't do the gears either. We're probably gonna have to do gear fights. Well, I'll still save here. Yeah, we just had a bunch of flashbacks where we learned about what happened to Sophia. This is rough. All right. All right, I think we're ready to go. Save. Okay. Yep, okay, gear time. What is that? We haven't really done any sort of ice travel yet. This must be the place! It's really hard to do that two-handed. Anyway, Talking Heads reference. I should have screenshot that. Oh well. Wait for me! Back to this song. Uh-oh, wait, what? This is as far as you can come. From here on is my world. You can't enter. What do you mean? You're a subordinate, fake persona. That's why. A subordinate fake persona? Yes, he has part of my memories from back then. He has sealed away the very meaning of my existence. My drive, my motivation, my subconscious id. Because of that, I became a basic blank persona. And on top of that, I constructed a new persona based on my experiences since then. That is what you are now. Him? You mean father? You call him father? He who never did anything for you? It was because of his cowardly behavior. If only he had been able to protect me. If he had done that, Mother wouldn't have died. Didn't my mother die right after I was born? Oh, we're about to get some exposition. What really happened to my mother? Tell me, id. You don't need to know. You'll only disappear soon, along with your basic persona, the coward. I'll rule my being through the power of the existence. What? Of course you don't know. But it is etched in my metempsychotic memory. Your persona is fake, so you'll never stand on the stage of consciousness. You'll never be able to take charge of the memories from our past lives. I know the dreams and hallucinations. I've seen them many times. I showed them to you on purpose. To break the seal, I chose to weaken the power of your existence. If your mental energy is weakened, I can become free to do as I wish. What? There are still things inside you which you haven't been shown yet. Huh? Someone's coming. It's probably your friends. They must have followed me. Where are you going? I came to re-establish contact with the existence, to tie together all the threads of your memory since ancient times, and then cut them off. That is the fate of the contact. All is ready. It's time for the true awakening. I will eliminate all those who were full of hypocrisy from the very beginning. Wait for me, id. You just stay here and observe. Okay. Observe what? What is this? This is the first time Shitan has not known what's going on. Oh, this is just Lavos. Okay. Faye? This must mean this is Veltal's transformed appearance? He got all blobular. I paused and then didn't. This music choice is genius. I love this. Okay. Oh, he was trying to summon the eyeball cube. All right, that makes sense. Okay, so this is a Veltal Forma de Id. Okay, can this have a normal gimmick and not like a HP equals 1 thing? And all right, time to find out what you're weak to. I'm guessing nothing. All right, $23.99. Okay, that's damage. I'm gonna press X, and it's gonna dodge. No, okay, nice. And it does damage, nice. Attack with cube! Whoa. Nice! Okay. All about the same so far. Nice. Oh wait, no. Okay, so no major elemental weaknesses. Your attack damage is not... Yeah, you should probably just keep using magic. Alright, let's get some death blows. Kenjin. Stop ether engine. Oh, wait. That wasn't an effect of the... Was that an effect of the, Was it of his whip? I don't think so. Oh, shit. Welcome, Raiders. How's everyone doing? Thea! Ryder! Alright, yeah, Nightbot still sucks. Alrighty, sleep well. Have fun in bed. Good night. What's up, Tondrin? How you doing? Doing good, feeling cute, might steal the copper out of the chat. No, I need that. That's load-bearing copper. How you doing, Tondrin? It's been a long time. I'm playing Xenogears. I'm on disc 2. There's a lot of shit happening. Twin Snake, obviously. Who the fuck? Oh, are you okay? Wise man? It's already too late. Assist me, for I am about to exterminate id. This is Wiseman. Zohar is Deus's core. The slave generators and ether, it's the source of all their energy. After attaining its power, the freshly awakened id intends to annihilate this world. The contact with Zohar was meant to have been done after the unifying phase true personality. Huh? Keep back! Okay, so Wiseman's gonna die.
You again? You are always getting in my way. But I cannot be stopped by you. You who couldn't even protect his own wife and son.
Okay. Let's write that down in the notes for Wiseman. Old friend of Khan, who's Faye's dad, brought Faye to Lahan. Couldn't even protect his own wife and son. Okay, so Wise Guy, is Khan theory possible? You cannot even... Wise Guy is Khan theory possible. Wise Guy is phase theory possible. I'm seeing hints. I'm seeing hints that Wise Man might actually be Faye's dad. Oh God. Okay, but if it's not Faye's dad, who could it be? Whose dad could this be? Like, what if this is like Rico's dad? Okay, all right. I'm getting an inkling that this might be Faye's dad. Very possibly, this could be Faye's dad. That's why you wear a mask, isn't it? Khan! Khan! Son? So you figured it out.
That's right. This man is Faye's. No, I mean my father, Khan Wong.
Yeah, it's Thiggy's dad, yeah. Well, I think he's a girl. So that, I mean...
What happened to Faye? Id? Too bad. The new personality of Faye that you gave birth to, and all that work that your persona did to make him one perfect unified whole has been wasted. He will be swallowed up by me.
Hey, yo. In a fight, right?
I won't permit it. I will destroy you first.
That's true, Puppetron. That's very true.
As if you could. Sissy!
What?
Mother died because of your cowardly behavior. And as a result, he ran away from that reality by entering into his memories. And now I continue my existence bearing all that hatred. You wouldn't be able to imagine what it's like. I wasn't simply working to unify Faye's personality, you know. All that you and I feel, the sadness, the hatred, even though he also experienced such things, Faye needed to be encouraged to build himself up in order to be able to comprehend all of this. Faye should be able to understand all of your feelings now. But now you want to erase the one who understands you? To kill Faye? What is it that you want? Why ask me such a thing now? My purpose is the same as his. Total destruction. That and that alone. Is this world so bad a place that there is only hatred inside of you? You're the ones who made me this way. You and that woman. Admit it. Faye, can you hear me? Please take this fist full of memories I am giving you.
Incredible.
Become one with yourself and with me.
What's up, Vast? How you doing? Thank you very much for 49 months. Faye, where did the real you go? Remember, were you not going to help Ellie? Buddy, that ship has fucking sailed. Yes, this is inside id. A world filled with hatred and sadness. That's all that's there. Yes, now I understand, id. Why you hate the world. Why there is nothing inside you. Nothing. Nothing was given to you, deprived of all the happy memories. And yet, it feels pleasant. It almost feels good. Now I get it. There's no need to resist. I was originally just an existence that was created as a cover to hide id, so it would be better to return to that place. Let's come together. To wipe away everything, including ourselves. I think he might be learning the wrong lessons. Remember, were you not gonna help Ellie? Ellie? That's right, Ellie! I'm okay now. I've got to save Ellie! Again, that ship has sailed. What's this place? What's he done now? He only called you in here for his own sake. This is inside the shell of your basic character, the room of the coward. I'm sure you've been here many times before. I see. I remember now. Yeah, exactly. In a fight, right? We've been using that line a lot. In my dreams. Everything despised and unwanted he pushed onto me, while he shut himself up in his own little shell. The coward Faye. Also, we're getting ads in 20 seconds. I need to go upstairs and pee. Shit. I can't pause. The basis for our personalities. Please let me pause. Who are you? You're my... Hey, let's watch this together. This is my most treasured possession. Ha! By repeatedly replaying the times he was full of happiness, he lives in his own happy little world. Well, I'm still alive only because of what's in those leftover dregs. Here, I'll show you everything about me. Okay, pause. Game, pause. Game. Oh my god. Cannot pause this at all. Yeah. Alright. Emulator pause. Yeah, ads are running. I will be back in a few minutes. And we will watch the movie together. Sorry for the extended absence. It's time to continue. All right. All right, so we're going to see the rest of Faye's memories, I guess. Or like what id has been dealing with. Ours was an ordinary family. I doubt that. I gotta untangle my... Nope, wrong way. A strict but reliable father. A kind and loving mother. Up till then, it was complete happiness. But one day, Mother suddenly changed. Uh-oh. She was like a totally different person. From that day on, Faye lost his home. Father was away often. He had some important work. When Father was away from home, Faye was taken to a place with mysterious machines. Inside, there were many strangely dressed people. Many types of probes were injected into Faye's body as the start to some kind of experiments. Many different types of machines and factories with machines in them so they can run a lot of experiments real fast. The tests caused Faye much pain. Mom, help me! What are you doing? No! No! Mother didn't come to his assistance. Young Faye had no way of resisting, but he was able to endure. Eventually, the experiments became unbearable. What's up, Kona? Very cool, Donald. Very, very cool, Donald. Many people gathered around Faye. These people had a high compatibility with the anima relics. This psychic contact with Faye was to force him to awaken. But no one could make contact with Faye. The power drawn out of Faye, regardless of his will, destroyed them all. This is unbelievable. Mother allowed this to take place? Hell yeah. What you eating? I got you on screen, Kona. Psychic contact? What do you mean by awaken me? To awaken God, everything had to be in perfect order, with nothing lacking. Things divided in the past must become one complete whole again. Countless people died before Faye's eyes. Men, women, the old, the young, even demi-humans. Suffering, grief, fear, ecstasy, a variety of emotions and words lingered, and tumbled about Faye like broken dolls. It was a scene from hell. From hell. Oh my god, the text goes awesome. In front of Father, she acted normally. When Faye tried to tell Father about Mother's strange conduct and the experiments, Father's mind was taken up by his work and he didn't really listen. Oh, what's up? What's up, Cal? We just saw Dan. We actually just saw Dan. Dan might have gotten blown up in jail. That's all. That's kind of all we know about what's up with Dan right now. Let me check in on Sumo. Are they still in Juryo? They're still in Juryo. Okay. Yeah, Dan and Shitan's daughter may have both just gotten blown up in jail, but they might be okay. When Faye tried to tell Father about Mother's strange conduct in the experiments, Father's mind was taken up by his work and he didn't really listen. He thought it was just childhood fantasies. But he didn't have to endure the pain much longer. Faye's subconscious discovered a way to escape from the trauma. He formed a separate persona to deal with things he didn't like or couldn't bear. He removed himself from out of harm's way. My role was to have all the things he hated forced upon me the moment they arose. From the time of my division from him, I was dominated by hatred. That hatred naturally turned into destructive impulses. I wanted to destroy everything. Mother, Father, the entire world. Finally, Father noticed Mother's odd behavior, but it was already too late. I had completely separated from that coward, my original self. The puppets were broken, and Faye's heart was too. What would make Mother do such a thing? Mother repeated the experiments to study the power she knew existed within me. Yes, that woman, Mother, was Miang. Aha! I was right! I think. I was right? I did call that. Like I had to watch that cutscene so many fucking times before that boss battle. And then once I put together the clues, when Faye's mom was meeting with Krellian, it's like, oh, by the way, my kid has power. She was already Miang at that point. So the thing continuation of that theory, Faye's mom was not always Miang. And the change that took place when when Karen started being evil and taking him to the experiments, that was when Miang's previous body died, and she body hopped into Faye's mom. Faye has a lot of moms and dads and boyfriends. And also he's in a throuple. Well, he was, but then he pressed the blow up the village button and blew up the throuple as well. Yes, that woman, Mother, was Miang. That's a lie. No, it's true. Mother was Miang. Yang. That's right. Karen had become Miang. What is that you say? It's nothing special. Miang does not have only one host body. What? I thought she did. Or are they saying that she body hops when she dies? Is this just another way of saying that? Because I didn't think it was full on Agent Smith rules. Oh, it's 2:24. That means it's the exposition alarm. Hi, Miku. That's right. You got it right, Miku. Miang's roots are sealed in the genes of all women. Any one of them could become Miang. That's right, Tondrin.
It just happened to be Mother's turn. Only Ellie was special originally.
No! Karen, Miang noticed that Faye's memory time axis... The fuck? That's not real. Faye's memory time axis had increased 2 or 3-fold. She then became convinced that Faye was the contact. Contact?
Yes, I was the contact. That's why he called out to me. And why the time had come.
Stop it. Cut it out. Dad! Dad! Mom, help Dad! Hey, Mom, why aren't you helping Dad? Dad, Dad's gonna die! Oh, is this Graf? Oh, Graf came seeking the power that exists within me. To return to his own body. You understand now, don't you? Graf is Lacan. To return to his own body? Oh, okay, so, Miang did some fuck shit to Lacan in the cutscene where she was in the tube and she's like, "Oh, don't you want power?" And then Graf was still Lacan but not in his body, and he wants and phase whatever. We, his descendants who inherited his lingering thoughts and memories from him, know only too well. Divided 500 years ago, he became a part of us both. Lacan became Graf. He destroyed everything on the face of the earth. He then mastered how to possess the bodies of others by dwelling in their minds. He was probably enabled to do this after his contact with the existence. Okay, should we write that down? Used to be a Lin, Faye's predecessor, came in contact with the existence, gained the power to body hop into his descendants. The bodies died, but Lacan's spirit continued living by possessing others. Oh, well, is it strictly, so I guess it's not just his descendants then? He had come that day to return his soul at last to the perfect reincarnation of his physical body, the body of Faye. Father fought him, but he couldn't protect Mother or I. He pitifully fought on while coughing up his lifeblood. Graf made a mockery of Father and Mother, and, yeah, the memes, yes, exactly. Graf made a mockery of Father, and Mother would not even help him when he needed her the most. As for their son, he couldn't take what was happening anymore. And so he hit the blow up the village button. Yep. And that's why he had to move to a new school. Who? Oh, what? Who was that? He gave in to his feelings and released his power, and as a result, was that... I guess that's Graf? Mother died. Okay, so Mother died, Miang died, which means Miang at this point body hopped into somebody who I'm assuming was someone. So Miang body hopped into somebody, and then the person that Miang body hopped into was either already Ramses's subordinate. No, Ramses's would have been about the same age. So it was somebody who then positioned herself to become Ramses's like subordinate, but was actually pulling the strings the whole time, I guess. Mom, Dad, Mom has dead, and he offloaded the results of his actions onto me. To avoid taking the responsibility for killing Mother, he used me as a shield. I also killed Mother. Yeah, that'll do it. He pushed all the bad things onto me, but kept all the memories filled with happiness and Mother's love to himself. and he shut himself away with those memories inside his own little shell forever. This is the place. What you see before you is what he made. He just keeps hanging on to those memories. That's what this is. Stop it. Just stop it. These scenes, are these all there is to us? Enough already. There's nothing here. Just a world filled with deception and pain. It can't be helped. This is our world. This is everything. Being Fae is suffering. Fae, become Maguka.
I was a fool. It was all my fault.
Yeah, Tanjin, I haven't thought about "Aw Yeah Hell" for so long. You know the old texts. Also, Tanjin, if you you were there. Do not recite the old magic to me. I was there when it was written. Do I still have that screenshot? I'm sure I must. No, it wasn't you. That was AT. I remember viscerally it was AT that said that. Motherfucker, I'm gonna find it right now. Shit. I may have to go. Fuck. I may have to boot up Chrome. Come on, load the thing. I'm gonna find these. I hope. I could have sworn I had these saved. Locally. This has completely derailed me, sorry. No, it's not there. 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 Shit. Oh wait, I have here. Okay, wait, I can open this in Firefox. Maybe that'll make a difference. Motherfucker. Oh god. Am I gonna have to like get this shit off my old laptop? I'm not gonna do that now, but let me just search my entire PC. All right, if this doesn't work. God, my Chrome's Jesus. My Chrome bookmarks are a fucking disaster. Oh, there's a lot here. This is really great. This is really great music that's going on in the background here too. What is wrong with you? Okay, what if I pull it up on my phone? I'm determined. I'm determined now. Oh, this is devastating. All right, well, whatever. It was definitely AT who said, "Oh yeah, hell." I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. Anyway, we'll let these pages continue to try and load, I guess. I can't believe I didn't save that locally. Oh well. All right. I was so busy with my duties in Chevet that I didn't notice Karen had changed. I couldn't save you when you needed my help. Save me? Ha! Why bother saying such nonsense now? It's not going to change anything. The only thing you can do now is die by my hand. I also want to say, I've been live for over 2.5 hours. I've done one fight. Erg. Even still, I'll show you that I can save you. Dad! Stop it, Id. Father's done nothing wrong. I know. This one is the real culprit. Mother and father had no choice. Hello, Vast. Thanks. Pass it back to me. I'm playing with Mother. Bro, pass on the ball. This is not reality. It's all lies. It's all fake. It's all a trick. All of it. All of it. All of it. No, get out. This is my room. I thought you would always be with me. Why won't you see reality? Happiness, sadness. Aren't these all parts that combine to make the whole? Why won't you show him? Why won't you also show Id what you always watch? No, that's mine. I don't want to show it to the person who killed Mother. You should talk. You're the one who killed Mother. No, I didn't. You did. I did not kill her. Mother didn't care for you. Father didn't notice either. That's why you killed her. I didn't kill her. I didn't. I didn't, Piss. I didn't. I'm not a little pee-pee boy. I'm not. Knock it off. We killed Mother. It's no one's fault but ours. Yeah, it's literally the drill tweet. Let's all be my wife. Let's all kill Mom. Thank you, Cal. It's not because she became Miang or because Father didn't notice. Don't look outside for the reason. Don't blame anyone but yourself. Yes, Mother was Miang, and I know that you suffered. No one could have endured it. Vast, don't give up. You can endure Worm. All you have to do is create a personality inside your head to soak up all the bad feelings about Worm. I am not a licensed mental health professional. But you can't push it onto it alone. We are all one person. We must all become one, right? Faye? Walk on your own 2 feet. Face up to the reality that you don't want to see. Movie time! Show them to Id. Everything you took for yourself. Oh, one of them's red. That's gotta be Graf, right? Or no, that's his mom. Okay. So in her final moments, she was herself again, maybe? Thanks, Vass. You too. Now, I've lost it. Lies! That woman! This scene! All illusions he made up! My consciousness can see through this trick. I won't be swayed. Id, that's enough. Doing that isn't going to solve anything. Mother saved us at the last moment. That is the truth, right? The reality isn't all grim, Id. My power couldn't save anyone. It only destroyed. I thought that I could only make a connection with others through destruction. So I had to destroy it all. People, the world, even Ellie. No, that's not the case. We can save others just as our mother, despite being Miang, saved us. That's important! Hey, do we write that down? But like, I think we'll just, let's write it down. Faye's mom became got Agent Smith by Miang, subjected Faye to experiments that caused him to create id as a shield, died when Graf came to kill Khan, and id lost it. Saved Faye / id in her final moments, despite being Miang. Our power can save people. We can save Ellie. That's a first. Mother being so warm. To me, she almost seems too warm. Faye, take the memories I have within me. You must know what it used to be like up until now. Know our identity about who we are. Then figure out what ought to be done. Our integration is not yet complete. More movies? Who the fuck? Oh, that's the Emperor. That's fucking Skeletor. Okay, but why is... Are they running? They're running. And she just got... Ah! Elheim! What? Abel? Abel? What the fuck? Okay. So... Abel? Shit, alphabetically, that's the first one. Hey, what? Oh, these are all the, I just can't hand our child over to you. So these are all the past lives. She looks like a troll doll in the test tube. So, Ellie's always told Lacan to live. Is Lacan the original? And Abel and Kim are descendants of Lacan, or... Lacan's the original, right? What is this place? My execution site? Oh, man. Why do you turn on me? Why do you turn on me? Hey, yo, I thought we were friends. Who is it? Oh, Krellian? Not so soon, though. I'm trying to follow this, but this is the most hard to follow part of it so far, I think. Kim is for... Ah, okay. Okay. Did I cause... Okay. Past life... Let's write down... Okay. Past version of Faye... lived in Zeboim 4,000 years ago. Predates Lacan. Okay. So, I mean, this is very much like a Link and Zelda situation. Kind of. Did I cause this? What has happened to me? What have I become? Live! I mean, it really is, because you got Zeldas who don't know that they're Zeldas, like in Wind Waker, and you have Ellies who don't know that they're Ellies. I will live.
Even if I go to hell, I will live to the end of this world. And if the world does not come to an end, I will destroy it with my own hands.
Misinterpreting the prompt. Faye. Faye. Who is it? Who's calling me? What does this asshole want now? I am Har? Har? The fuck is Har? Yeah, exactly. You didn't need to yes and that. Do we have... No, of course we don't have an entry for Har. What is this light? I reside in Zohar. I am the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Okay, Har resides in Zohar, beginning. It's Alpha Omega situation. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Guess we don't need that note then. Or I'll leave it. God, someone referred to me as that. From a certain point of view, it is right to view me as such. But at the same time, I am not. I am also a part of you. A part of me? I am defined by how people observe me. You are actually talking to a virtual version of me that you yourself create. I am your perception of me. I don't understand what you're talking about. Who or what are you? This is about how far I get into like quantum physics videos when they start talking about virtual particles. That's the part where I always fall off. In one word, existence. Existence. Stop. Existence. In actuality, I do not have a physical form. I am an existence of a higher dimension, a place you cannot perceive. But in terms you would understand, it is a world where everything acts as kinds of waves. Okay. It is the source of this four-dimensional universe, the place where time and space is controlled, the fluctuating void, the wave existence. What does such an existence have to do with me? Long ago, a modifier or a okay, all right. Long ago, a modifier or a pseudo-perpetual infinite energy machine was created. That machine was named Zohar. Okay, I can understand that. That reactor was created by an ancient people from another planet to attain what is considered to be the ultimate energy possible within this four-dimensional universe. Okay. Right. I mean, yeah. Eventually, those people used that same engine to create the ultimate interplanetary invasion weapon, Deus. Zohar was used as its primary source of power. But the unexpected happened. During the connection tests of Zohar with the newly completed Deus, the engine started to examine infinite potential phenomena. Requiring energy, the engine connected this dimension to the higher dimensional space. As a result, that reactor merged or synchronized with the wave existence in that higher dimension, me. Okay. I descended from the point of contact created by the machine through the path of Sephiroth! You're kidding. You're kidding. I mean, even if that's just a throwaway thing, I'm writing that down. Okay. So, Path of Sephiroth is the mind dimension that existence... Okay, so wait. Let's write down existence. Existence is a four-dimensional wave being that was pulled into meat space by Zohar/Deus. I mean, I don't want them to do that. I like that this game is fucked. I like that this game is absolutely full of shit. Not like, you know what I mean? Like, not full of shit, but yeah. So the Path of Sephiroth was the mind dimension that existence used to descend into... Wait. So are they saying that... Are they saying that the world, like the universe that Xenogears takes place in is a 4-dimensional world? Is 4D just like referring to space-time? Whatever. Mind dimension that existence used to descend into space-time. It was the point of contact that Zohar/Deus used as a conduit to pull existence into space-time. I'm not going to remember. I'm not going to parse any of this in the future. After I advented to the 4-dimensional world, in order to stabilize myself here, I had to exchange or materialize my form and enter into the modifier engine. Okay. In other words, I became bound in Zohar, the cage of fleshly existence. Since the time I was bound in Zohar, I have always wanted to return to my own dimension, and I came to a conclusion. Okay. I had to reverse the process I went to arrive here. I went through to arrive here. I must be released by the one who instilled within me a special feature of this dimension, the will. That one is you. Okay, so Har wants to go back to wave dimension. Needs Faye to do it. Decided it was me. A special feature. Yes, I was given a special attribute of a human by you, the contact, when you observed me. I was given a mother's will. Okay. All right. Fine, we'll change the entry's name to existence. But in all caps. Fuck. I want to name it Har, though. All right. I was given a mother's will. Okay, so existence needs Faye to do it because Faye gave existence a mother's will when... because Faye, as the contact, gave existence a mother's will when he observed it. A mother's will? I'm sure you remember. After my descent, you had contact with the modifier engine Zohar. Bitch, I don't remember that. Okay. As a contact, being but only a child, you defined my existence with your desire to return to your mother. Thus, I came to prepare the mother's will. That will is Elheim. Okay. So Elheim is like the manifestation of Faye's will to return to his mother, which imprinted onto existence when Faye was a child. Ellie's disposition was influenced by me? Yes, my will was incarnated through a biocomputer which was vital for Deus. After combining with me, the biocomputer evolved its functions and that bioplant generated a central element. That is her. Okay. I was split by your contact. My physical form or flesh stayed in Zohar, while my will went into Elheim and my power went into you. So it is a Zelda thing. This is just a Triforce. That's why I waited to unite with you, and now it is fulfilled. My only remaining desire is to break this cage of fleshly existence. In order to do that, I must become perfect by combining with Elheim as well as my other split physical form, Deus. Okay, okay. The only way to return to my original dimension is to destroy this physical body. In the four-dimensional world, Zohar is perfect, so in order to destroy Zohar, I need the strength that was attributed to you. Zohar can only be destroyed by the hands of the contact. What about Ellie? If Zohar is destroyed, what will become of Ellie? Zohar and Deus